Why does it do that by default? What the fuck? Hold on. I don't understand. I also don't know where... There it is. Yeah, like it mirrors the video by default. Like it doesn't save... It doesn't save the fact that I don't fucking want it to do that. And I'm like, I don't know. That's stupid. That's fucking silly. Okay. Oh, it's gone. Oh, that works. I don't think it's supposed to do it through that, though. Probably not. I don't think anything else is rearranged weird, though. But it is what it is. Whoa, hold on. Why does it look like that? Where is it pulling this audio from? Unless it's just a new thing. The cost-saving DNS changes didn't go so well Tuesday evening. Oh, okay. There's some weird... They're trying some new shit over there, I guess. Okay, that makes more sense. Because I genuinely wonder if that's like a status thing? It might be a status thing. But yeah, we're just gonna play the range. Unfortunately, there's still a lot of bitrate instability. I also tried out a bitrate testing for just general regional digests that people use for Twitch, and the bitrate ranges for the ones that make the most sense to connect to and to bind to are fine, but the quality on all of them was ass. Nowhere near out of 100. Bad. The bizarre thing is that it's still holding a little bit more stable on my other computer. The only thing I can assume is that even with me matching the settings on both of them, that maybe it just has a little bit more power. But at the same time, the quality has more to do with the actual connection itself. So unless you're telling me that my NIC is actually dying, you know, my actual interface card itself, the only way I could really test that is if I could actually get one that goes through the one of the express ports, you know, that you use for like your graphics cards or whatever. I just shove it in there. What am I looking at? I had the idle camera on for this, and it's looking at nothing. I don't know what that is. It sure is a nice bucket pool. Okay, that makes more sense. But yeah, I did want to still do some more Final Fantasy. I wanna try to get at least a little bit closer to doing the Grand Company shit and getting our mount and yada yada. So timeline wise, as long as we stick to actually doing about 2 hours, we should be able to do our dailies afterwards. It shouldn't be that big a deal. And then hopefully when I run tests later on tonight, we're back in black. We'll just have to see, because at this point I really do think it's just something that's not really under my control. There's no reported interruptions in service, and generally everything else still works, right? Like streaming other things still works. I can still technically be on here, it's just not at the quality and stability that I want. So we just kind of have to deal for today. In other words, it be what it do. Alright, so let's get going then. Shut up. Okay, so we are back with more 14 today. Actually, before we even do that, let me double check that this bad boy is up. Oh, it's bitching on the YouTube side. Actually, oh, the category didn't stick. Oh, hold on. I know why, though. There we go. Well, it seems okay now. I forget how still I actually stand sometimes. It's fucking weird to think about. Okay, so currently we're doing more Scion of the Seventh Dawn stuff. We just got back from doing something before. I actually got something for a quest that was over there for Color Your World, so I might do that after we get back out. But I think that's legit just for like extra dies or something. It's not something that's a big deal. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Oh yeah, we just got back from beating the shit out of Ifrit. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He's presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. Ooh, new cuffies. Wow, okay. Kind of shit that we got going on here. Strength, dexterity, mind. I think it's around the same, actually. My late arrival nearly cost Gustav his life. I wasn't there when the Amal-Jah took him prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served him to a Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle he survived. But that does not excuse the fact that he should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed him utterly. Just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... She really still looks like she should be in another game. Gustav, it's so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred just told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you have faced were undeniably great, yet as part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we can put our pay to our long investigation. Oh my god. As he suspected, the Amal-Jah undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal, Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania as of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permits you to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must confuse Aether if they are to maintain their presence here. And the stronger they become, the more Aether they require. Now, Aether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of Aether. Crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to the primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of Aether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out for their gods or for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon towards which the primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants them the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process of which you yourself are subjected. Even as Ifrit took your comrades into his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. Because we have super duper noob type powers, let's go. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief that you are safe. At your safe return. The immortal flames assure me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. You may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Gustav. You may be sure it won't last long. Oh shit. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who fell defeat, I fear you'll have nary a moment to yourself. What's the matter for you? Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think would be best for you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I'm sorry to report that they're all put to death. The flames who you were in prison included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. Wow, so they just can't be brought back. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal who he cannot choose but worship. And so we Scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. So that's fucked. So there's like immediate permanence to it. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Louisoix would never have allowed this to happen. I had to do better. I had to be stronger. I'm assuming this is someone that he either looked up to or that he's essentially like in effect replacing. I like how there's like, oh, go speak with the Scions, do all this stuff, and then the Scions like, go speak with the Mahjong tutor. Get your trading cards. Because we went to the fucking saucer. And Philia's wearing a wry smile. Might it have something to do with your newfound fame? Oh no. I wonder indeed. Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward. Confirmed to Thancred and Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner than you join us, you personally bested the primal Ifrit. I don't mean the AI party, but yeah. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, or rather, you have guests. Ah, great. Who is it now? Oh, Jesus. Beg pardons! Oh, I think I know what this is. Considering the color coding. Ah, Lady Minfilia. Radiant as always. Serpent Officer. Okay, yeah. I'm given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed the new hero into their midst. Storm Officer. And I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Linsel no Mensa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. Oh boy. As you can see, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's bane for its own. To its end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of his deeds spread so quickly. That the immortal flames would show his triumph is to be expected, but that with the other grand companies? Who snitched? Your reputation precedes you. Oh, my last name is 13, that's right. 'Tis no ordinary man who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant men such as you. Join your strength with ours, friend, and together let us ensure the peace never reigns over the 12's word. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms, of course. Why, even as you aided us against El Aljan, the Dread Primal, yours was already a respected name in Ul'dah. A lot of people will know you and love you well. A man of your talent belongs with the immortal flames. Join your strength with ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ul'dah. Diablo was not exaggerating when he said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we would want you for the maelstrom. Join your strength with ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Linsa Lamissa to the shores of glory. So I get to choose, and I get to get my birdie, I think. Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminder, you may have a brief summary of the situation would help clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Linsa Lominsa, the Order of the Twin Adder in Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah. Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day will not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiances at a later date, you are entitled to do so, and yet, I can see that is no small choice you face. A thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall the 3 city-states are planning to hold a remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. You're wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well. Let him hear our leader speak, and return here with his decision. And of course, it's not going to be that easy. We eagerly await your answer. Wait, where are they going? The door's that way. I guess they're just gonna chill here. Is what it is? Yeah. They're just gonna stand there. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited for the discipline of military service. But I strongly urge you to join a Grand Company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs to be on the lookout for them. Yet however vigilant you are but one man. In the midst of a grand company, however, you will be one man amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization does not mean leaving another. I hope we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will be needing it in the days ahead. Grand companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you'll be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow you to stay in touch regardless of location. Eorzea is changing, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Oh. Is my fucking... Oh. I looked at my own thing because I didn't see that it was also supposed to be the bot. The bot, for whatever reason, my other account doesn't link properly. I'm gonna have to fix that later. But what's going on, Poofy? Sorry I saw that late. Oh god, so this is gonna be a chore and a half. I get to watch a bunch of cutscenes in a row, my favorite. And they're just gonna sit here. Can I skip this just by talking to them? That would be nice. I'm gonna assume no, though. I wonder if more of this area will be opened up as we go along. Maybe or maybe not. Hey. Where we gotta go? Sorry about all the attention you're getting. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly. And often. A few too many people. Oh my god. Next time I'll be sure to hold my tongue. Literally, if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the Remembrance services are taking place? If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the 3 services. The Elder Seed Seer, Kanesena, I forgot how weird some of the names are, will deliver her address at Miketo's amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to organizational challenges involved in assembling all of the involved parties, it's possible that the order of services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Ul'dah, where Flame General Raban— oh yeah, yo, we get to go say hi to Raban again— will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored there's to be a special guest. How exciting! Now we're gonna find out that the special guest is gonna be someone we have to fight. Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Linsamalominsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral oh my god, Blowfishman, Jesus Christ, will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry, Xanthale, and he will admit you. Got all that? Well, off you go then. I hope you'll find the Remembrance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order, though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. And it doesn't really matter, right? Let me go do that other quest real quick, because for whatever reason, this lady just wanted orange juice. Hey. I actually didn't know where to get this for a long time. Pray tell, have you brought my orange juice? Unless you have forgotten, the merchant who sells it will be found just inside the northern gates. Northern gates of what, lady? What are you talking about? Where's the juice? There it is. But I heard, Blowfishman. Yeah, pretty much. Merwood Blowfishman. Phew, that's a relief. Finally, I can teach how to bring color into your life. Listen well. There are handy items called colorants, which allow folk to dye their outfits a veritable rainbow of colors. These colorants are so simple to use, adventurers have no excuse to be fashion unconscious. Lest you worry about dyeing will affect your garment's precious properties, may you rest assured it will not. The practicality your adventurers love so much will not suffer for the change in appearance. A change for the better. It should also gladden you to know that the garments can be dyed repeatedly, so there's no fear of getting locked into one color. The garish pink that seemed like such a wonderful idea after a dozen glasses of red can be undone. And that is all you need to know about dyeing gear. Now, what are you waiting for? Get out there and bring some color into your life. Are you gonna give me some? Yes, you are. Thank you. We got more colors, let's go! You're now able to dye items! Well, we were able to before, because I'm pretty sure I think I fucked with my arm guards before. I don't think they were yellow. The serifs have the proper colorant. Colorant can be crafted and purchased at stores. Oh, and of course, you can do it to furniture and stuff as well. It's gonna be a long time until we actually get a house, if ever. Where does this go? Where do you go? Limsa? No. Nope. We need to go to Gridania. I got money. I can just go. Whee! Oh my god. Now I get to be lost in a whole different place real quick. Hold on. I don't remember where the amphitheater is. I think it's up this way. I say as I look purely at the map and nothing else. I'll get there. Eventually. Oh. Jesus. Oh yeah, I'm coming to the right place. Am I going through the right area though? Where? Oh no. I fucked up. Although I probably should go here for some melding stuff later. Because I don't know if those cuffs are actually going to be better for me or not. Can I get out of here if I actually go all the way through? It just occurred to me that I just like shoved myself into the market. There we go. Let me out. Oh, you know what? I'm a dummy. I could have just used one of these. Did I have this one actually? No, I don't. Alright. We do now. But like literally where we had to be. Well, no, I could still cheat and be lazy because I think I had the one for the amphitheater. I sure do. Ah, the one there's a teleportation. So the amphitheater is also normally where like holiday events and stuff happen. So like Easter was here and like other things like that. I think when we first did this, it's also where Valentine's Day was too. I lost
my son to the calamity.
Oh god, fully voiced, huh?
The 3 seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
So yeah, these guys are all still horrendously traumatized by a mass cataclysm. You know, the old game dying and being reborn.
Our forebears were once strangers in the 12's wood.
In story form.
Fearful of the green wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation.
Fuck, when was the last time we saw those two, actually?
Do you see the Gridanian standing?
Oh, what's going on, AC?
Behind the elder seeds.
I love that that's actually a thing. So that fish We actually started using that because we used to do that goofy thing that I just did for clans because of one of our members always doing it when he gets beat up.
Represent the unity between Hjur and Ellison. An elegant symbol.
So finding that not only for that but the Discord was nice.
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood.
Who are these goobers?
When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness.
What's going on with your noggin?
And it was we.
Actually, she's rocking horns
for
too.
the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity."
I get my hue before they're gonna ask what's going on in your noggin too. Hell yeah, what's going on with your head? What's that coming out of your pants? Totally the tail. Don't worry.
Our lives have been irrevocably changed. Each
What's the deal with this poof having legs and shit?
Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds.
I just had like a really horrendous thought. What if you transform and only do it part way, so it's just a poof with arms and legs?
To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
Oh, moment of silence.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
That too. A lot of them have forgotten a lot of what happened before the calamity. Just that it actually happened. Things that were recorded are all they can really remember sometimes.
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood.
Oh shit, they're just here?
Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand
big
against
buff arms
them,
and little.
we must remember what it is to be united.
I mean, you got plenty of slots, right? We can get a buff.
Our
A buff
many
Goofy in there.
troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen.
Garlic men.
Let them be honored.
Beware
not
the garlic
only in
men.
word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs.
We got 2 more of these to go, by the way.
Purity and sanctity. We must think of the children.
Woods
What about the children's?
Protect the
Follow
forest.
the elementals!
You can tell that some of the animations and stuff have probably come a long way since these earlier cutscenes. I know some people have mentioned that in the past.
If you'll permit me, Alfie no.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister, Alize, at your service.
So these two were in the cart that we went into, and they were Eepin when it actually got jumped. And we haven't seen them since, I
saw
don't
at
think.
a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
I can't, because they keep putting their heads, like my monitor's huge because it's a TV. And because they keep putting their faces up here with the mouth flaps and stuff, I can't help but look at their teeth and oh my god. It's scary! Also, once again, tiny, small people, very different voices coming out of them than you would probably expect. And I'm sure they sound different in Japanese, but it is what it is, right? There's only like 1 or 2 of the VAs that I actually recognize in the Japanese one, although some of them are interesting. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with 2 beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition and wont to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Rama. The Gridanians have no love of war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are yet to bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The 12 are grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood and thereby the power of the elementals will put an end to their woes, yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and their insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? So one way or another, we'll still see these goobers more. Wait till you're the voice of a certain Lalafell? Oh no, what do you mean? Some of them already sound a little funny, but still. Okay, so next one is Ulda, so we're going back home. Whee! Also, someone's been doing these little chibi mobile suits on Twitter, and it's been really cute. Even the eyes are kind of goobery. Oh, our dancing man. He's missing the rest of his group. Where'd everybody else go? I guess they're eating. This just has a fucking... Is that just a fucking watermelon? Yep. Wine is okay. Just a regular ass watermelon, that's fine. Sure. Actually, before I get too ahead of myself. Here in the making. Am I actually like near where I'm supposed to be? Because it doesn't seem like it. At the Royal Promenade. Pugilist Guild. No. Probably have to go up some way. Let me check out the this thing real quick. An easier way to check would just be to see what floor this is actually on. Oh, there we go. Good. That's what I wanted. Chamber of Rule. I just had to click on it. There we go. Get in there. No, not that. Run, you fool. Ooh, it's all fancy. Wait. What's this about? There's just random plates here. Is that where they're actually just gonna be doing the presentation? I'm assuming no. Ooh. Yo, it's your boy.
Tis the Sultana Nanama herself!
Is he gonna fucking pick her up again? He is! I thought that was the goofiest thing. Okay, no, maybe not this time.
Of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore.
One of his lines is actually really funny in the flashbacks, but I do kind of like Raban.
Hurrah!
Ralban.
Where since
Apologies.
antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Nalthal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
Oh, and look who's here again.
At the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How
History forgets. Yeah, he was literally having a mental breakdown in a magical bubble. Shit got fucked. It was bad.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled.
Internally.
Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Ul'dah stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth.
How does that sound?
In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'dah. As Ul'dah prospers, so shall her people. Ya for Ul'dah!
Together we are one.
Your Grace.
Raoban?
Oh, there it goes.
People of Ul'dah, I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you.
It's just Tabi.
Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah. Yet those who measured that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
What was that voice?
Stride fearless into the inferno, for we are by fire reborn! Forsooth?
The time is now!
Who is that? It happened again. Glory to the Sultan. It sounds like a fucking toad. The Uldans have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your distaste, I take it you have encountered them. The Uldans do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming that they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Uldans send their forces to smite the Primal, and though they have invariably succeeded, each victory is brought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder then that the immortal frames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventure of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. For their sake, I hope that Flame Journal's words struck a chord with you. I love how the other one has like no interest at all. It's like, well, he's here, so I'm here. Like, whatever. And now we gotta go to, oh my god. Yeah, I guess that's one way to do it. Whee! What's the closest? Oh, it's literally just down the street, huh? Okay. Never mind. That's right, we gotta just hit the elevator, I think. Here to attend the remembrance service? Be quick. The Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. To the stage room. Away. Ooh.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
Oh,
So
Christ,
much
the
for our
accents.
alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Wait, Alliance? Oh, yes.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
Also, we got not Shar in the background over there.
Since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners, and together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage, yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the
He even has goggles.
and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
That's in. Yikes. That's a little much.
5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of Ogomoro spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now the Curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both. and see this ship safe to port.
Having the chosen one with us, right? Totally.
End the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Mervyn!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
Oh my god.
I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral!
Fancy meeting you again.
Was there a time where these are supposed to be more spread out? I kind of wonder. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Linsa Laminsa is plagued by two beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagan, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. Generic pirate gibberish, yar. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans also chosen to erect fortresses right in the Laminsans' backyard. That is to say, not the internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to blood feuds between the various factions, and while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Laminsans are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon make decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. Whoop whoop. We got our own codec now. Gustav, this is Menphilia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final Remembrance Services is now concluded? A moment ago, you say. What a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests at the Grand Companies. Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Stands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. Here's my guy. I got a couple left, lady. Hello. Run, damn it. Run! I wonder if I should start checking the levels of some of these. Like, what's your deal? Oh, wow. Ooh. 20. That actually is higher. Alright, in a second. Not that we're not, oh, I don't know, 33 right now, but a lot of this gear that we're rocking right now is behind anyway. So probably either flame or storm. Yeah, it doesn't really make too big of a difference. Were the Grand Company leader's words as illuminating as you had hoped? Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that be... would that there were more of you? But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. Money. For some of that fucking teleporting we were doing.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies, as though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience.
Damn.
There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I need to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
How ominous. Alright. I'll probably stick around here. I take it General Raban's words kindled a fire within you. Yeah, I'll go with the flames. Excellent. I feared the incident with the traitor may have soured your opinion of us. It gladdens me to see that isn't the case. Before we can count you as one of our own, you must be formally inducted into our ranks. Ooh. Black dye. Mortal Flames recruitment officer seems eager to welcome you into the Grand Company. Please proceed to the Halls of Flames and identify yourself to the personnel officer. I'll notify him of your coming. With your strength joined to ours, we shall surely prevail over our enemies, be they beastmen or Imperials. Do the others react like, ah, shit? So you decided to cast your lot with the Flames. Well, there is no help for it. Just remember that there's never too late to sign on with a different crew. I will not deny that I am disappointed, but I take comfort in the knowledge that individuals are permitted to transfer between Grand Companies. Know that the Order of the Twin Adder will be proud to have you should you undergo a change of heart. Well, fair enough. Let's do the full guard here. What is that? Huh. Hey, what up? That brings you to the Hall of Flames this evening, adventurer. Time to get in there. Is that so? Well, then I must ask you for your name. But let me guess. There's Gustav the 13th, is it not? Yes, you are just our man at the waking. You are just as our man at the waking stands described. Thank you for electing to join us. Now, in order to formalize your... Sir! Speak private. Imperial, sir. They fired on Highway Skyway's airship. What? Scouts say that she's coming down to the west, near Horizon's Edge. Bloody hells, of all the times for this to happen. Gustav, there's no time for formalities. The Immortal Flames need your help now. We're in the midst of a large-scale operation against the El Mahjong, and we have no one to spare in Western Thanalan. We must get to that ship before the Garleans do. If there are any survivors, see to it that they do not come to further harm. Now go. Yo, is that the fucking mechanic outfit from 15? Look at the little bird, he's got sunglasses. Oh, way out in Horizon, huh? What the? Oh, that's right. You could just fucking find out about the weather. Eh, technically it's closer. What's a little bit more money? We'll try and get some back in the quest anyway. Oh shit, there goes their ship. Just, you know, chilling out with the fucking big old lizard. No big deal. Oh, level sync to 24. So they're scouting out. Son of a bitch. Really? What? Oh no! How? Where? How is that there? An adventurer, what are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. Was that us that made the noise? Probably. But like those little goobers normally don't hang out around here. At least not that close to here. Immortal Flame sent you. How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Are you alright, sir? Our scouts reported the attack on your craft. We've come to rescue you. Gustav the 13th, yes? Glad to have you with us. Well, there you have it. So, small squad, huh? Pugilist and maybe a caster, along with like a front dude. Range Lancer, tank, 2 casters. I've not seen a craft of this design before. The traitor Garland has been busy. The secret of Magitech is ours by right. They are not to be squandered upon the savages of this land. No one knows who's that, Schmoll. We are taking this craft to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. Oh no. I mean to take the ship back to Castor Meridianum. Meridianum? Along with our friend. Wedge, you have to help them. That fool of a Lalafell is hiding inside the tiny Bronco. Nice looking ship, though it's not the best place to have taken shelter, I agree. It's the first airship we built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland. Well, since he went missing. And I think we know who that is. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. And she was soaring. She really was. Till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. We attack on my command. Kill them quickly and save the Lalafell if possible. Is that clear? Mm-hmm. Let's go. Show them what becomes of those who play with fire. Charge! What's up, fuckers? We're under attack! To arms! Oh, so it immediately got rid of Iron Will. Oh my god. Turn it down for the sound effects. Call them more. Oh shit. Oh mama. Oh fuck. Take the supports. There we go. Now I deal with you. I ran. Oh, it's trying to charge. Oh, it's firing. Okay. Hey. That ass has been gotten. Biggs! Whew. What? You shouldn't have stayed with the ship. So we got our Biggs and Wedge here, huh? That was a close one. Too damn close. So, how's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring just enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. The Imperials will be looking for their scouts, but we can defend this position until the engineers leave. We should go. You have unfinished business to attend to at the Halls of Flames. You're not quite one of us yet, though any who'd seen you in action today would be forgiven for thinking otherwise. I just wanted to say sorry, you know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously though, if you hadn't been for you and the other Immortal Flame lads here, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Wedge. Oop. Well, you can actually do auto events. No. Thank you. We're very grateful. Oh, and suddenly we're surrounded by monsters again. Oh, and it's gone. Okay. Oh, we can't return right away yet. Shit. Oop. Those other cutscenes took long enough that it wasn't really a big deal before. It's still teleport, I guess. Hey, okay. It's cheap. Yep. Welcome back. Word of your deeds in the field reached me not long ago. Exemplary service. Rest assured that the Garland Iron Works engineers are fine. They were able to get their vessel back in the air before Imperial reinforcements arrived. Your willingness to assist us in such short notice should be commended. Clearly your reputation is well deserved. Now then, we believe we have some unfinished business. Shall we continue where we left off and induct you into the Immortal Flames? Hey. Flame Seal. Are you ready? Then let us begin. You stand poised to enter a sacred trust. The flames of Uldal burn bright, casting light where there is dark, and purging evil wheresoever it lurks. We are ever ready to meet the nation's enemies in battle, be they beastmen, Garleans, or worse. And at a word of the Flame General Rabban Aldine, we would gladly lay down our lives to mountain the peace and prosperity of Ulda. Or maintain, not mountain. Oh my god. To join our ranks, you must forsake all other nations. Only then may you commit yourself to the fire and be reborn as an immortal flame. Born as one of us, and together we shall chase the darkness from Ulda. Do you swear an oath to mark this occasion? Spoken like a soldier. You'll do well here. Very well. Your resolve is plain. I hereby confer you to your rank of Flying Private 3rd Class. Welcome to the Immortal Flames, Private. May you fight to the last for coin and country. Mostly for coin, though. Oh, boop, boop. Hello. Can you hear me? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Immortal Flames contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private 13. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a Flame of Ul'dah, you are no less a Scion. Pray, return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. It seems your presence is required elsewhere. But before you leave, perhaps you could find a moment to speak with Commander Swift. He is not one to see our new recruits go into the field unprepared. Ye old cell phone. Ye old Metal Gear codec in our ear hole, I'm assuming. You may now accept the quest, My Little Chocobo? Shut up. By speaking with Swift. This quest must be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main scenario for A Realm Reborn. Yay! Da 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 da. Oh, there's a whole different thing for this, huh? Okay. Grand companies pay their members not in guild but in company seals. They confirm how many seals are currently in your possession under currency in the main menu. Seals can be earned by completing various Grand Company missions. Grand Company Quartermaster is stationed at each Grand Company headquarters and will exchange items for company seals. Company seals are only redeemable within the Grand Company that issued them. Okay. A pup no longer. Give me my birdie! Private 13, yes. A moment of your time, if you please. You wish to carry out your duty swiftly, do you not? Well then, perhaps you should get yourself a chocobo. Oh, hold on. There's just a thing over our head. Areas are consistent in need of supplies and provisions to maintain their daily operations. Adventurers can earn experience points and company seals by crafting and gathering items required in delivering them. Speak the Grand Personal Officer. Okay. So there's just a whole other thing that we can do. As always. If you're interested, the Immortal Flames will furnish you with one. It's not a complex process, but it does require some paperwork. First, speak with the Quartermaster to obtain the Flame Chocobo issuance. You'll need to exchange company seals in order to do so. Once you received your issuance, show it to Mimigun over at the Gate of Nald. He'll be the one to furnish you with the bird. Wow. Fancy. I wonder, well, it's also by rank, so I'm assuming these scale up in level along with the rank, yeah. 39, 55, yada yada. Boy. Like music rolls? Yeah. Look at that! Oh, it's a little minion. That's cute.
Fire!
I'm getting lost in the sauce. What's going on, Orgrimmar? Hopefully you're doing alright today. Did he actually give us the thing, or do we actually have to still exchange it? I'm assuming we still had to get one. It is my duty to provide those three companies who have pledged their allegiance to the Grand Company an opportunity to purchase various enchantments and items that befit their members. Ooh. Native plants in the name of the immortal flames will earn you payment in flame seals. Of a fate. Man. Yep, look at the little goober. So when I first started the trial, that Dragon Quest event was going on. So we got that, and then we have some other sillier shit. Where is it? Hold on. So for example, oh my god, mostly I think they were mostly helmets, so this actually works. Just a hat. Fucking, oh my god, don't look at his gooch. I can't make this window bigger, can I? Like a king slime crown and a thug's mug. I forget if there was other stuff there, but the one that I really wanted was their little brickman. The wee brickman. I say I'm pretty sure it's legit just like ahead of us, but if I do have to do the exchange, then that's gonna be a problem. Hi, buddy. Want an Ishi bird, you say? Ugh, let up bird. Actually, what was the other one that we could do? Up no longer. I'll go back and see what that is. Because to be honest with you, whatever the Scion's got going on is not gonna get me a bird, so we're not gonna worry about that right now. Oh my god. So to had you begin your training in earnest. Forever 13, I've been keeping close eye on you as of late. Your efforts on behalf of Ulda do us all proud. I literally didn't do anything. Yes, I understand now what the Flame General saw in you. It would not be an understatement to say that the future of the Grand Company is riding on your capable shoulders. Stop it. And yet, it is also clear to me that you have only begun to tap into the depths of your potential. Your flame burns strong, but it may yet grow stronger. Yes. I would see you become a blazing inferno that reduces all those who oppose Ulda into smoldering embers. It is with such hope that I have arrangements for you to receive training at the Wolves' Den, a proving ground established by the Eorzean Alliance for the training of Grand Company recruits. Mayhap you are familiar with it. That look in your eye tells me that you are eager to take to the road. I knew I had not misjudged you. The Wolves' Den is to be found just off the shores of La Nosea. Oh god. The ferry at the Morbi dry docks in Lower La Nosea will grant you passage there. Upon your arrival, seek out Storm Captain Berkoya. Oh my god. I have already taken the liberty of submitting a letter of recommendation on your behalf. Well, isn't that nice? It's taking initiative there. Oh, here it is. So we need 200 for that. Mimio Mio? What is that name, buddy? Oh, wow. Never mind. Normally when they have those symbols, it is pretty offhand, so... Oh my god. Oh, and I don't... Of course I don't have a fucking attune, because I've probably never been there. Anywhere nearby. Well, other than Laminsa itself. Well, we gotta go from there. Oh, shit. Some more bee dry docks. Technically, there's some sort of transport to Lower La Nosea from there. Summerford Farms also has something going from here to there. Which, to be honest, if we haven't been through this area before, we should probably look and see what's going on that way. Oh, this is another... I want to see another beginning area. Might as well just cross the bridge over here. Like a normal ass person. I feel like I've been to this spot before, at least for something. It's the only one though, huh? Cedarwood. Maybe not then. Or at least not in any meaningful way. Still good. Blind iron mines. I'm gonna assume most of these are really old. Yeah, level 8 stuff. Ooh, pretty. we also, I don't know if any of this. What goes around? It's nothing really indicating what this spot is either, though. But if there's also no stone, then it's kind of whatever. Mogrim had a little lamb. I love some of the quest names though in this game. They're super goofy sometimes. This place is literally just called the Eyes. The Eyes. I guess not that it isn't a little late now, but yeah, we probably could have just went there for a moment, so. Not that navigating that spot isn't just as much of a maze, but whatever. It's interesting to think that, like, with how many people either start or do stuff here, and the fact that your quests for certain things, like getting your chocobo and all that stuff, are potentially in different regions, just how few people are in certain areas for especially the low level stuff. I feel like a lot of people probably get fast tracked by like higher level people anyway. Okay. Then we'll tune with this real quick. Barista at the end of the universe. Actually, yeah, we gotta go all the way down here. Seemingly, I might not be going the right way. I guess we'll figure it out. What is that? Megalo crab, bro. Okay, no, we're actually outside though. Can I just yeet myself down? That'd be easier. Nope, there's water there. Oh, interesting. There's a dungeon for this too? Hmm. Wait a second. Now we gotta go to the other side. Supposedly, I'm not super sure. Oh, the ferry docks are literally just there. Okay. Ooh. Is there anything else over here? There's a person singular. Can't even talk to him. Have me a son. Hey, this kid's bound for Wolf's Den. Might you care to join us? Let's go. In our tiny ass boat. Wolf's Den docks. PvP player. Oh Christ. Player versus player duty involves battles fought against other players rather than in-game creatures and incorporates an independent battle system with its own set of unique rules. 14 offers several different varieties of PvP, from ranked matches to casual training for anywhere to 2 to 72 participants. For more information on PvP, visit the Lodestone. Oh goody. So this is gonna fling us into our own salt fest for this game. It's time to duel. Why is it level 1? Faint-hearted adventurer. Nervous trembling in his legs suggests his Ori brawler might not be as tough as he appears. I'm assuming most people don't end up here without at least being around our level, though. Probably just means it's more like story-oriented or whatever. Oh shit, actually, yeah. Crystal exchange. Ooh. Of course it has its own stuff for us to get. What's up? Don't recall seeing your ugly mug around here before. You say that Swift sent you? He said he was sending a new wolf to the den. Bah, more like a run to the litter if you ask me. You barely have fangs for holding, but I guess I'm feeling goddamn generous. I'll throw you a bone. Start yourself off with crystalline conflict. Then training bouts are made special for feckless adventurer types who can't tell sound strategy from a horse's arse. I still reckon it won't be midday before you run home with your tail between your legs crying for your mum. But you can have a word with Lieutenant Gungi. Zalungi? Oh my god. If you insist on having it a go. You'll find him outside, assuming you can work out the nerve. And stand up straight, maggot. Ain't no place for the weak of spine. Dismissed. Oh. Okay. Well, we got our shit, now we're gonna just go. PvP unlocked. Crystalline conflict unlocked. That's part of the duty finder now? Oh boy. Let's see, you've unlocked Crystalline Conflict. The Grand Companies of Eorzea established a new tactical exercise to strengthen their individual members' strategic capacity. Outmaneuver other adventurers just like you in a match of wits to claim victory. Oh my god, no thank you. Oh, hold on. That's fucking Lego. I was gonna say, those actually just have stuff on them, but it has mind and intelligence, which honestly we do not use. So no real big change, no actual defense on them either, so it's whatever. Turns me on like going hard at it with a fellow adventurer. Oh Christ. Hell of a line to throw in there. This guy's out like a fucking Monster Hunter troop. Ooh. Okay. I love how they like super populated this with NPCs because like there's hardly anyone here. That's fucked up. I'm assuming most people probably do this from the duty finder though. You know, I don't think you actually have to physically be here for that. Bzz. That seemed like a slightly different effect. Maybe because they were coming from a PvP zone or something. Hold on. Well, we got enough. Give me. Dark matter, yada yada. Avoid jerk seeds. Pudding flesh, ew. All these are actually worse than what we have. What a shock. Mouth is a little bit better, but not by much. It's probably not going to be until we can actually get to this that things will actually improve through company stuff. So by then we'll probably find relevant gear through like raids and other shit anyway. Finally, it's daytime. Hey! Give me my fucking Boyd! See, I got it. I just had to have a guy yell at me for a little bit, and then I got the amount I needed. Yes, everything appears to be in order. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your chocobo. Hey, look at big old bird. And here he is. The fella has been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. Now then, to make it official, you'll want to give your noble steed a name. Oh Christ. What do we call you? Oh, they don't even give you a list. Shit. It's a good chocobo name. Oh my god, there's an entire list of it. What the fuck? I know what I kind of want to call him. Tall Goose. Fastest Boyd in Eorzea. Actually, I don't know if we're gonna be able to name our other mounts either. Yo, that animation though, okay. Bye, buddy. Is that actually not a thing that we have to like map to something? That would just be in here. It's not a key item either. dare say he likes his name. Okay, there we go. He just gives it to us. Thank you. Keeps on doing itself. You need to be put somewhere. I should probably start getting rid of these. I think I needed those for quests at some point. Not to mention, I don't think I'm going to be using group pose. But our little brickman's a different matter. Use a chocobo whistle to acquire the action to summon your personal chocobo. Unlike rental chocobos, there is no time limit relating how long you remain on Chocoback? Oh my god. The action to summon your chocobo can be set to your hotbar and is located in your mount guide under character in the main menu. Couldn't tell you. I'll find it in a second, I guess. It's right down here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. I took it a little too literally. Let me move this. Get out of the way. There we are. Chocobo armor barding can be equipped by the companion interface situated in the character selection on the main menu. Ooh, I can make them all pretty. But yeah, I can't do it around here. I guess it doesn't really matter too much, but I would like to go around this area faster. Alright, so that being said though, let's go back to the bay. We'll deal with company stuff some other time. We got our buddy. Wee. Chocobo icon will appear in your status effect bar. You can dismount your Chocobo anytime by right-clicking this icon and re-clicking the action. Right. Let's go. We finally got our friggin' bird. Oh, he's got like little wing flappies on him. That's cute. You know what though? I kind of the rental birds have this goofy little hat on them. You see that? That's really cute. I wonder if that's something we can get at some point. I wonder if it should automatically just like spit us off the bird if we go inside. Yeah, there we go. I was like, no. Oh, you guys are here. Following the calamity, each nation's armed forces underwent large-scale restructuring centered upon its grand company. In Gridania, the Order of the Twin Adder observed both the Wood Whalers and the Gods Quiver, while the Laminsons enacted a complete merger of Maelstrom and the Knights of the Barracuda. Ul'dah's the odd nation out, having made no notable changes to its armed forces. As before, and in the spirit of its sultanate, each entity retains a certain degree of independence. Ida. Let me see if I had this right. You're an adventurer who's a scion and a flame? Golly, how do you keep track of everything? It must be fun pairing up with lots of different people, though. Me, I'm always with Papalimo. Come to think of it, why am I always with Papalimo? Doesn't even give it much thought, huh? Welcome back. Lady Minfilia awaits you within. Oh, now we're starting to get seals for other shit. Okay. Seems you wasted no time in putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us. Now, when we last spoke, I said I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs. These two goobers, I'm assuming. Biggs and Wedge, thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Uh-oh. Gods, man, spit it out, will ya? Wedge, at your service. I'm pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should have served as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy families continue to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you and all, sandwich you all in the fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. You sure love being Scions, huh? Self-management, wait, what? So it's interesting, now that we're part of a company, and I'm assuming they have like company-specific stuff going on as well, but like we're gonna be going to all the regions as a Scion regardless. Ophelia needs you to investigate the Sylphs.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Just bits of cabbage? Okay.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained. Until such time as we know, it would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
So we had to confirm.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo.
You gotta go full new type on them.
May well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Aren't they pretty much stationed there anyway?
Us, Ida, us!
It's interesting that as a caster, he's rocking the same kind of arms that we are. Your mission is to make contact with the Sylphs, with the ultimate goal of finding the peaceful resolution to the threat posed by Ramu. But be fairly warned, the Sylphs are unique people to say the least, and you may find yourself bewildered by their customs at first. Yet know that Ida and Papalimo will be on hand to support all your endeavors. So we're just going straight there. It's like way in there. We'll make contact here. And then we'll start heading over to GBO2 because we still gotta do our dailies before they roll over. Ugh. Oh, man. Serpent Commander. We know far too little of the Sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the Scions once more if we are to... beg pardons. It's a terrible habit of mine to think aloud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? Hail, adventurer. I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the Twin Adder? Oh, the Goobers are here. Good day, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Ida and Papalimo, always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you quest in the name of the Scions of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Ah, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the Sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelvewood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch, much to the delight of the Elder Seedseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the Sylphs' relation to the Primal Rama has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. I know it's not Rama, but my brain is just like, that's what it is. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the Primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribe, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Ramu or lead the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question, yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you Scions come in. The Sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorn Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you on how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly palaver with the Sylphs. It should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorne hut wasn't. Why, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalimo. It won't be. It assuredly will not be. Absolutely not even a little bit. Where the hell is this? Where the hell am I? We come in peace. Lancers Guild. Is there a teleporty rock? Well, I guess I can just cheat and use the big ass one over here. Do I have this attuned though? I don't remember. What Shore Pier's like right there. Yeah, I do. Okay, good. Get on over there. Go fling ourselves this way. Oh, okay. I was like, where's the port? But there's the port. Hey, bud. I forgot how ridiculous their masks are. Woo! I of the ferry docked at the base of this hill will carry you across the lake to the East Shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find the Hawthorne hut without much trouble. Ugh. I do like their little skiff. I don't get how it moves, but... Oh, it's... Wait, really? Oh no, they just literally have like a little paddle. Wait a second. Sweet Bloom Pier. I forget if they actually told us which pier to go to. But thankfully clicking it shows. Whew. To the Eastern Shroud. Now we're wet because it's fucking raining. Oh god. Can we bring out the birdie? We can. Well, at least that'll speed things up a little bit. We'll stop once we get over there. Northern Vulture. So I'm assuming if we started in this region, we probably would know a little bit more of this. But we did not, so we do not. Wait, this is a slug? The little sluggy has leggies though. It's Nub! Oh lord. I ain't dealing with no birds. Lemons are here. Let's hit up the keep. Although we have our own bird, so I guess it's not super necessary unless we just don't feel like running around ourselves. Gonna assume they're inside here. Okay. Well, we're out of the rain at least. Indeed, I am Emmeline of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more? We'd like to speak with the master of this hut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to learn more about them next time. So we do at least have our Chocobo. There's some other stuff that we can do now since we're part of a grand company. But we'll be doing that and continuing some of the main stuff next time. So until then, this is goodbye to the YouTube people. And I'll talk to you all in the next one. We gotta go do Gundam.